I've been thinking about fear, how it whispers in your ear, how it sits on your chest, how it locks your feet on the floor, right? This is what fear does. But let me tell you something about fear. It doesn't show up when you're going nowhere. It shows up when you're about to step into something significant, when you're on the edge of something that could change your life. Listen, fear doesn't show up in empty places. Fear shows up in doorways. But let's talk about something that we don't talk enough about. What fear costs. See, fear will keep you in a job that you hate because you're afraid to fail at something better. Fear will keep you in a relationship that's breaking you because you're afraid to be alone. Fear will keep you talking about your dreams instead of building your dreams. And listen, fam, fear doesn't always look loud. It's not always shouting in your face. Sometimes fear is quiet. Sometimes fear looks like comfort. I said it, comfort. Sometimes fear looks like a good enough job, a good enough life, a good enough version of yourself. Listen, I'm talking to you right now. Let me hit you with this. Fear doesn't stop because it's strong. It stops you because it's consistent. Fear doesn't knock you down. It has to keep you still. As long as you're still, you're not growing. As long as you're still, you're not building. As long as you're still, you're not winning. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Still, still doing it. I'm still at the job. I'm still over here. Yeah. The stillness. That's what I'm talking about. So let me tell you something about these things called doors. Doors don't open themselves. You literally have to walk up to a door. You got to put your hand out, grab for the knob, and you got to turn it in order for a door to open, right? It's like some of us right now, we've been standing at the same door for years, y'all, afraid of what's on the other side of the door. Afraid of, what are people going to say? What are they going to say if I fail? Afraid of losing something that you were never supposed to hold on to in the first place. Listen to me. The door you're afraid to walk through might be the very thing you've been praying for. It might be the opportunity that you've been begging for. But you'll never know it if you keep on letting fear convince you to stand still, not reach your hand out, not turn the knob and open the door. See, there's a story about a man who was standing outside of a locked door. He bangs on it. He shouts, "Hey!" He waits. Nothing happens. But when he finally gets tired and he turns to walk away, he hears a voice whisper to him. The voice says, "The door was never locked. You just never tried the handle." And fam, I need you to hear me. Winning doesn't start when fear disappears. Winning starts when you move anyway, in spite of the fear. When you knock anyways, when you turn the handle anyways, when you say, "Fear, you can't ride with me." When you kick fear out, right? When you take the steering wheel and you say, "I'm going to drive, even if I have to go through the storm of fear." So here's my charge to you this week. Find your door. You know the one that I'm talking about. You know the one that you've been avoiding. You know the thing that you've been making excuses about, right? Don't stare at the door. Don't just stand there. Reach your hand out and I need you to open the door because fear isn't a stop sign. Fear's a doorway. And on the other side, that's the thing that you've been waiting for. So listen, this week I want you to do one thing. Take one step towards your doorway. Just one. Just one. I don't want you to allow fear to convince you to turn around. Yeah. Don't turn around. So if you don't remember anything else I've said, remember this. Fear isn't a stop sign. It's a doorway. And on the other side is the life that you've been waiting for. It is, y'all. So I need you to keep on showing up. I need you to keep on growing, and I need you to keep on working so you can win. How do we win? One step at a time. I'm telling you, you can do this. You can do this.